Friends, street food is considered the most delicious food in any country. But on the streets of India, such filthy muck is sold in the name of food that after eating it, a person will reach heaven without a ticket. In this video, I will show you such foul-smelling street foods of India that even animals will lose faith in humanity after seeing them. So let's start our countdown. Friends, look at this so-called international goat you see here. It is sitting on a matka of yogurt and serving juice to customers. The crowd at this yogurt stall is so huge that you will see everything here covered in flies. And what's even more astonishing is that people see these flies with their own eyes and still happily drink juice from this dirty yogurt. The people coming to this stall have become so accustomed to the flies that it seems like they have a blood relation with them. You probably wouldn't see as many flies anywhere in Pakistan as you see at this yogurt stall. This is truly stupidity, this place. Friends, in the summer season, you see lemonade stalls everywhere, but in India, the lemonade stalls are from another world. Just look at this uncle with the mole. This character has set up his stall right on top of a drain, and he is so keen on saving water that he pours water into the bucket containing the lemonade mixture. Not only that, after preparing the drink, he chants some kind of spell over it so that all the germs are completely disposed of, and the juice becomes perfectly pure and clean. Well, this guy is clearly spreading confusion, but the truth is that people are dying to drink the juice of India's imam, referring to the vendor. You've done amazing, great talent, amazing. Friends, you might have had mango lassis and milkshakes, but have you ever seen juice made from grass and weeds? Well, this uncle you see here, he gathers all sorts of things from the jungle and makes a jungle juice for people to drink. Well, the dirtiness of his stall is already lethal, but even more dangerous is his juice, which includes leaves used for animal fodder, grass and herbs growing in drains. What's more, when he pours these wild ingredients, it looks like he's serving a cup of mud to drink. Well, seeing this dangerous juice, I feel like throwing up. Someone just take me away from here. Friends, look at this dark-skinned fellow here. He had a great desire to become a wide-color guy, referring to a chef with a tall hat maybe. But he didn't know anything about making parathas. So, to fulfill his ambition, he placed an office chair inside his stall and decided to sit up high in the sky on a platform and fry parathas. But they say that when you do something wrong, even the person sitting above gets unnecessarily involved. This poor guy tries hard to fry parathas while sitting on the chair, but when he throws the paratha dough down from above, instead of landing in the frying pan, it goes somewhere else entirely. Friends, look at this guy with the flick of hair. He works at a stall. Let's ignore his looks for a moment. But the way he flicks his hair while cooking, it looks like he thinks he's Katrina Kaif's hairstylist or something. Well, more attention is paid to his hair flips than to the cooking. Anyway, whatever the case, just seeing his one little hair flip and his style of making parathas is enough to kill anyone's appetite. Friends, look at this person at the stall. Seeing the confidence on his face, you'd think he doesn't own just a stall, but a 5-star hotel. His hands are in such a state that no one would even hire him to clean a washroom. In this video, he is making a shampoo fruitcake. To make it, he mixes eggs, sugar, and even some pineapple in the batter with his hands and arms. Then, with those same dirty hands, he pours the batter into tin molds and bakes the cake. Well, eating this filthy cake is worse than taking poison. I can't say it, I can't curse. Oh my, it's so dirty. Friends, you might have eaten many sandwiches, but if you ever eat a sandwich made by this lady's hands, you will lose all faith in the word sandwich. First of all, her stall itself is so wonderful that the food sitting on it looks like garbage. Secondly, her style of making Sandwiches is so cruel that when she puts the spices on it with her hands, just seeing it kills your appetite. And that's not all. The lady's oven is even more dangerous than that. Well, I wonder how people digest these sandwiches. If a person like me eats this dangerous sandwich, it won't digest until the Day of Judgment. Friends, pani puri is very famous in India. The reason is that these people don't bother using a spoon to stir the water when preparing it. Instead, they dip their whole hands and arms directly into the bucket. Not only that, even after going to the washroom, these pani puri guys dip their hands back into the same bucket. But people drink this water as if it were nectar. Well, after eating this dirty and foul-smelling pani puri, even the human stomach must be disgusted. Mummy, I can't say it. I can't curse. Friends, you all might have eaten jalebi many times. But in my opinion, after watching this video, you will hate even the name of jalebi. In the Bihar area of India, there is a jalebi stall. This guy is as strange in appearance as his work is filthy. He puts the jalebi batter into the frying pan with his fingers in such a way that it looks like menstrual blood is about to drip from his fingers. And not just that, the oil he fries the jalebis in looks more like dirty drain water than cooking oil. And on top of that, the sugar syrup he has prepared has more jalebis and flies swimming in it. Big respect to those customers who, despite seeing this filth, are dying to eat these jalebis. Friends, finding pure, real milk is quite difficult, but in India, there is a certain dirty guy who, by dipping his hand in the milk, can tell its future. Look at this guy with the dirty milk. His method of checking the milk's temperature is so extreme that it will blow your mind. He dips his fingers directly into the milk container, then takes them out and looks at how much milk sticks to them. From that, he knows how cold the milk is. Okay, checking the milk is one thing, but his hands are so dirty that it looks like water hasn't touched them for ages, and layers of dirt have accumulated on them. There's a whole swarm of germs on his hands. This filthy man doesn't do it just once. He repeatedly dips his hands into the milk containers to ensure that not a single germ from his hands misses the chance to get into the milk. What greater stupidity and filth can there be than this? What nonsense is this? Friends, many of you might know that rats are considered very sacred in India. In one religion, people even worship them. But did you know that these people also eat the leftovers of rats? Look at this guy selling cheap eggs here. There are so many rats at his stall that it's hard to count them. Rats are roaming around him as if they were his own children. And not only that, everything is first tested by the rats and only then given to the customer. Friends, generally, parathas you get at hotels are quite tasty. But seeing the style of this mustached uncle making parathas, perhaps you will lose faith in parathas altogether. The pot he uses to knead the dough is filthier than his appearance. And if we talk about his hands, they are so dirty that even dirt itself would feel ashamed looking at them. And on top of that, the place where he sits to make these parathas looks like a garbage dump. Yet despite all this, people are dying to eat his parathas. And seeing the crowd gathered around his stall, it seems like it's not parathas but manna from heaven that has descended straight to them. Look at this, he's ruined his stomach, man.